Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and welcome to another episode of Freeform Fridays, where I take rocks and fossils I find on the western shore of Lake Michigan, shine them up and make them look pretty. So this is the area we pick from over here from all the things, but I do have one in mind that I want to do this week, and it is this one right here. So this is just a Stromatoporoid. On last Sunday I cut a couple slabs off of this. I got two nice slabs. And then I had this rock left. I was going to cut some more slabs, but instead I just cut this end off. So now I have two faces, and then actually the skin all the way around is pretty decent looking, and it actually sits already just like that. So what I'm going to do, and it's actually got a really cool pattern too, a lot of this really fine line white in this one. So I'm hoping a lot of that'll stay, but what I'm going to do anyways is I'm going to just polish up both faces flat, and I'm going to leave the edge raw all the way around. I think that'll be sweet. And then I'll go over to, so today we're going to start on the 100 grit. So the pattern that I use for my discs, always, a lot of comments ask what discs am I using. I usually use 2 diamond discs and then all my resin discs. So if I start on the 100, then I'll hit it with the 100, and then I'll go to the 260 diamond, and then I'll do all the resin discs. Or if I start on the 80 grit, then I'll hit it with the 180 grit diamond. So 80, 180, or 100, 260. I hit them. I usually just do 2 diamond discs, and then I do the, whatever they are, 220, 360 maybe, 500, 1200, 3000, and then the cerium finish disc. So that's what we're going to do today too. So I'm going to start on the 100 on the 8-inch flat lap, and let's get grinding and see if we can get an awesome freeform piece out of this. So through all the discs, I did hit it with the cerium disc, and this is what we came up with. So the whole total edge is raw, like I found it on the beach. And then here you got the front face. It did take a good shine. You can see it's shining the light there. A little pitty, couple pits here and there, but I'll get some really good close-ups at the end of how actually micro-banded this stuff is, like right there. It's just awesome. It's a really good representation of a stromatoporoid. You know, the vertical beams generally disappear when you get inside of these things. Not all the time, but sometimes they stay in there, but this is a really good representation. So that's the front, and then this is the back. A couple more pity spots in the back, but I don't really care. That's kind of how these things are. But you got a lot of other patterns, maybe a fossil right there, right towards the bottom there, right towards my thumb. But all that very fine white banding kind of stayed in there, those white layers, so that's really good. That's exactly what I wanted. So a really good stromatoporoid. That's why I love these things. You just never know what's going to be inside of them. So let's put her up on the shelf, and like I said, it just sits right like that. Oh yeah, look at that thing. That thing is sweet. Alright, so if you like this video, leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for a couple close-ups at the end, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.